This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial or personal advice. Good morning traders and investors. It is Tuesday the 3rd of July and markets overnight have found the European indexes rallying on a continuation of the short-term relief, and the US markets were a little bit mixed following some economic data. Starting off with the FTSE 100, it closed up 69 points or 1.25% at 5640. As we can see here, a continuation of the short-term rally. The German DAX is very similar price action. It gained 79 points, again 1.2%, closing at 6496. And the French CAC 40, it gained 43 points or 1.3%, closing at 3240. You can see that breaking into new short-term highs there. As we head over into the US, we can see the Dow Jones Index stalled somewhat, a small solid red candle there with shadows either side of it. It closed down 8 points, fairly unchanged at 12,871, finding a little bit of hesitation just off the previous high following some weaker economic data in the US. The S&P 500 would actually gain 3 points, again barely unchanged, or 0.2% up in fact. It closed at 1365, whereas the Nasdaq index, the technology index for the Nasdaq sector, closed up 16 points or 0.5% at 2951. The VIX index actually went down. We had the VIX index down 28 cents or 1.6%. The VXX that we have in front of us here continuing the break to the downside. As we get closer to home, the Australian markets were up. We rallied back up to the previous high point, gaining 40 points on Monday for a nice solid start to the week. The ASX 200 closed at 4134. It is still within this trading range though, and we're just monitoring that. We're looking for a confident break of this high level here at around 4150 as a benchmark that the buyers do have the strength to attempt to push this out of a trading range. The SPI futures are up 14 points ahead of market open. It too though is still showing that the markets are in a sideways range, and 14 points is just a mild movement. It's not anything that's going to be driving the market strongly today. Of course, we should be looking at some hesitation in the markets with the RBA providing their interest rate statement today. Most expectations are for rates to remain unchanged. It'll be any accompanying statement that might have any influence on market sentiment today. Okay, so Chinese manufacturing out today as well, which will have an influence on our market, being our major trade partner. And then tonight we do have factory orders and total vehicle sales in the US, and some mild economic announcements out of Europe, but nothing of major note. That's our summary for today. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into what we should expect. We wish you all some really good trading, and we look forward to giving you an update again tomorrow.